Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to the 8-week out installment of This Week in Training. Current body weight sitting at around 154 pounds, and I'm really getting in the thick of it now. So 8 weeks, exactly 2 months out from the show, coming this October. So it's going to be good, and I'm getting more and more excited every week. Losing the weight is slower now, I'm seeing. But the strength hasn't dipped yet. Fingers crossed, it hasn't dipped yet. But the numbers were good this week. Next week I'm a little nervous because it's my high week, and the numbers are looking pretty high. So, anyways, we'll see how it goes. So bench press today was 3 sets of 3, 70, 80, 90% of my max. So first set was 200 for 3. Second set 230 for 3, and the last set here 255 for 3. I got my boss to spot me there. Oh, sorry, 255 for 6, not 3. A little better number than 3. But I got my boss to keep an eye on me for this set because it felt heavy, but we got it done anyways. After flat bench press, moved on to flat dumbbell press. This felt good today. The dumbbells were moving good. Shoulders felt good. Just the pressing for the dumbbells felt good. I don't know if it's because I changed the angle on the press a bit. As you can see, my arms are turned a little in, and the dumbbells turn in a bit, which helps. But anyways, moved 70 for 15, 85 for 10, and then 95 for 6 on the last set. And like I said, they just overall moved really easily, which, I don't know, stroked my ego a bit because I haven't lost strength in that area. After the dumbbells, went to cable crossover, and, I don't know, cable movement, so it can't push too much weight around, but we got up to 80s for a couple sets of 12, and you can see kind of the leanness of, my chest and shoulder starting to come through. And you can see the little shoulder striations at the front really starting to show. So that's always a good sign. Means we're making headway here. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Now on to cable press down. 4 sets, 15, 10, 8, 6. Increasing the weight, decreasing the reps like always. Sets were 140, 160, and 200. So got up to the stack. Not much more I can do on that unless I get somebody to stand on the stack or something. But the triceps are good. I'm happy with that. They're leaning out very nice, starting to show. Then cable one arm skull crusher you saw. Onto legs now. Woo! So squats today, 3x3, 70, 80, 90. So here just getting warmed up. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I don't just warm up with the bar or anything like that. I do probably about 10 minutes or so of mobility and kind of dynamic warm-up stuff prior to lifting, just to get my joints and the muscles all warmed up. A little bit of foam rolling to really loosen the tissues up, and then get primed for the heavy movements to follow. I see a lot of people that just jump into it, and it's just not optimal. Especially if we're lifting heavy, you want everything to be, firing on all cylinders. So if you don't get them loosened up, or you don't do, a little bit of mobility stuff, your range of motion is going to be limited, and you just want to make sure everything is functioning properly. And if you don't warm up, then that's not going to happen. So the weights for the squat was 260 for a set of 3, 300 for 3, and then 35 for a set of 6. And this felt heavy. The first set, 260, when I got under it, I was like, oh man, this is going to be heavy. And then the 300 to follow, that was heavy. And then the 335 you're seeing here, it felt like 500. It just, looking at the video, it's not too bad, but the bar just felt like it was moving really slowly. I don't know, maybe I just needed to really explode out of the bottom of the hole, but I don't know. The weight was heavy. The reps were good. I mean, the last time, I think it was last month, I was looking, if you look back through the videos, you'll probably find it, but It was 330 for 5 was this time last month. So 335 for 6, that's an improvement, so we'll take it. On to walking lunge. So as I mentioned, must have been last week, I couldn't train at the usual gym I train at because it's a college and they're closed till the 7th or 8th of September, I think, just to get ready for school. So I had to do it at my place of work, and they don't have a leg curl machine or anything like that, so we had to make do with what we got. So walking lunges you saw. Now we're on to stiff leg deadlifts with the dumbbells. I had 85s there. Shoulders and arms. So Wednesday was a core and recovery day. Thursday, shoulders and arms. So started with dumbbell strict overhead press. As I've mentioned before, when I mean strict, it means I'm trying to push my back into the bench there. It's kind of, you can kind of see me arching a little bit, but I'm working on really pushing my back in so it puts all of the emphasis on my delts and not so much on the upper part of my chest, which sometimes takes over. After the overhead, went to lateral, since lateral raises are a builder of the lateral delt. Really do quite a bit of volume for this one, 4 or 5 sets. I had 20s for each set for a couple sets of 8 to 12 reps. So really trying to get that lateral head firing, and that's what makes the V taper emphasize is big shoulders. So that's what we're going for. Then tried TRX back fly. I hadn't done those in a while, so I felt like doing them that day. 15 reps for a couple sets, just to get that nice rear delt fired up. And then after the back fly, went to high cable back fly to hit the rear delt one more time. 2 sets for each of those, so 4 sets total for the rear delts. I had 30 in each hand for this the back fly there. After the back fly, supersetted incline curl with lying straight skull crusher. So instead of using the one arm pulley like you've seen me do, I used the straight bar, and that was a good one. I like that. I need someone to hand me the weight next time, just because it's a little bit of a pain to get into, and I can't load it up, or I can't move it and lay back like if someone just handed it to me, then I could probably handle another 30 pounds on it. Then the last 2 exercises were TRX curl and one arm press down. The TRX curl is an interesting one just because it's your own body weight, and you got to really focus on keeping your elbows up and not cheating through the movement. Now on to Friday's workout, which was deadlift. This was a big week. This was fun. Deadlifts 99% of the time feel good. As long as my lower back's holding up with everything, then deadlifts feel fine. So warmed up there, 135, and then 225. Again, prior to this, I do a lot of hip mobility stuff, some upper back, thoracic extension stuff, really to keep everything loose. And as you can see, I remembered my socks today, so the shins got busted up, but the blood didn't go everywhere. So I think after this this cycle of the program, I'm gonna take a rest off deadlifts, because everybody keeps pointing out that if I have these scars on stage, I might not win, so I don't want that to happen. So the weights today was 305 for 3, 350 for 3, and then you're seeing here 390 for a plus. And I got 12, which you'll see, but looking back at my book, I was mad because I had previously done 405 for 12, and this one I just stopped because 12 was a good number. I was happy with 12. But I had forgotten that I did 405 for 12. So now, next week, when I do, I don't know, it's probably going to be 410 or 415. I really got to hammer out at least, I don't know, I'm hoping for 10 or 12. So wish me luck on that. After that, went to pull-ups, a couple sets of 15. This one is just an upper back hitter. As I said, you'll always see pull-ups in my routine. When I get back up to trying to pack on muscle and put on a bit of weight again, I'll get a belt and start hammering out some weighted pull-ups, see how much weight I can throw around, but nothing crazy for that. Went to pull-downs, worked up to 110 for a couple sets of 10 in each hand. Then banded pull-aparts, as you see here. I like this one. It's a great upper back exercise. I think it should be in everybody's routine, not only for upper back development, but just posture. It's really good for fixing people's posture. Then dumbbell preacher curl you're seeing, and cable curl was my last exercise of the week. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the 8-week out, 2-month to the day installment of This Week in Training. Next week is my heavy week, so everything's going to be a 1+, so it's probably going to be like 270 on the bench and 4 something on the deadlift. So I'll see you then. I hope you guys enjoyed like always, and we will see you in the gym next week.